All right, folks. What do you think about this weather we got going on today in the southeast? You see the current dew points with the GFS model showing the moisture at the surface here and why it just feels soupy and we got rainfall out there, right? But you see up to the north here, see how the dew points are in the 40s and 50s, right? And as we go through the day tomorrow, those dew points will maintain, right? But then we got this push, all right, of dry air. When you have dew points in the 40s and 30s, that's really dry. And that means your nighttime temperatures will be lower and it'll feel better out there, right? We're talking, this is Tuesday, right? You see, even in the morning hours, dew points in the 40s here to 50s, right? All the way back and this way. So you still have this moisture being pumped up this way, and it's a flood risk. But the moisture is all on the Gulf Coast here into Texas, up in the North Dakota, South Dakota, right? So this is Wednesday, and I'm just explaining this. Go through, you see how dry it is. It's going to be cool evenings as well. 40s and 50s overnight lows. All right. This is Thursday into Friday. Moisture returns a little bit into the weekend. Of course, into next weekend, the pattern resumes back to kind of what it was before. Dew points in the 60s and 70s for a good part of the eastern U.S. Look at temperatures here. Monday, Tuesday, high, temperatures. Now, you get into Tuesday. See the cooler temperatures creeping to the south here. 50s, 60s. Of course, New York City is a little bit warmer. You see in the south, maybe gets up to 80 or so degrees. Overnight lows in the 50s and 60s here, right? 59 in Macon. Really nice overnight lows here. Very comfortable temperatures. Warming up a little bit towards the end of the week, but overall, not that bad at all for the upcoming week here. As far as the total amount of precip through Friday, right? You can see where the highest amounts are right along in the Panhandle, Florida, along the southeast coast, parts of Tennessee and those areas, right? New Orleans, but see Jacksonville possibly getting in on like 5 to 6 inches of rainfall in the next week or so. If we take this a 6 hour time period, this got a load, but go back and forth with this gives you an idea of the timing of the precip here through today. Different areas getting some rain, and then to tomorrow, right? And then eventually into Tuesday, that pushed to the south. And then we just see nothing here in the southeast really until maybe next weekend. Even then, looks in Georgia not to have much going on. As far as precip amounts here, this is like your forecast radar from the REFS, which is the convective. It's a new product that uses the new modeling scheme. It's going to replace Href, a ensemble showing where the moisture and precip will be here. This is into tonight, 6 p.m., 7 p.m., moving out there eventually. And then into tomorrow, get some more moisture, and then that moves out. So a couple different rounds of precip moving through next day or so. And then eventually by Tuesday, it's all out of here. I appreciate a like, subscribe, anything you can do to support my channel will be greatly appreciated. I'll put a lot of work into this. Thanks again. Have a great evening. God bless.